What? Yeah, we're good. Coach Dan here. We're going to show you guys how to throw the overhand right, and primarily why it's called the overhand right, because it goes over the hand. So when a person has their jab out at you, especially a tall player, if I'm just going to stand here and throw it, I'll never hit anything. So people have a tendency to think that's where it is. Well, the overhand right still has to move and bend the arm in. So the overhand right, when it's coming out, you have to move with it. If you don't move and slip to the inside, there's no chance you're going to get it, especially on a tall player. So when that jab is coming out, the whole point of the drill is to slip and come in. Some people like to throw it and they like to leave a long stance, so when that one comes out, they like to just throw it this way and leave themselves out. I don't like to leave myself that long because I always feel like I'm going to be stuck there. And if there's a counter, when this is coming out, if I'm here and they counter it, I have less ability to move. So if I want to move out or I want to cross, I always feel like I'm stepping in the wrong direction. So when that comes out to me, I always want to step in, and this allows me then to counter and do whatever I want. So when that jab comes out, you make sure that your head stays very close to the jab on the inside. Don't go under it. Slip right to the inside of it, and then big right hand comes over the elbow. Don't bring it over the wrist. It's too much easy for them to bring their elbow up. If they bring their elbow up, they can just take all the power away from it, and especially a tall player. So you want to get in behind the elbow, so that even when he raises that elbow up now, it's very hard for him to stop the punch. This creates maximum power because when I'm moving, not only am I moving forward, I'm moving forward with my mass. So when that jab comes out, I slip, I move into the target, and I hit, and then I can come back with an uppercut or any other technique that I want. So what this hand does is this hand will prevent you from getting close to them. So you have to be moving before the target gets all the way out. So when it's partially on its way, tap it. Just give it a slight little tap, and then come right over the top and bring it back. So as it's moving in, right over the top, bring it back. In, over the top, bring it back. Always watch the opposite hand. Anytime when you're boxing, this hand coming out, the other hand's going to come out for you as it wants to too. So you're wanting to try to beat that hand. The best way to do it is to slip slightly to the side. I take my angle. So the angle that I'm on now pretty much faces your opponent. I want to be on the outside of his leg. So when I come through, I want to be heading towards the outside of this leg, which then allows me to mitigate the opportunity for this hand. I can come up underneath. I can come back down to the body. I can come into my kicking. I can do anything I want. So when I step through, I want to step right through, making sure that I try to put him back onto his heels. If I have him on his heels, there's less likely that he can counter me. And if he has to counter, he's sitting on his heels. It's not going to be an easy counter for him to come off with any kind of power. So remember, coming in, I slip, or you get hit. You come straight in with your head. That's all you're going to do. You're going to run right into the jab. Cut your angle, move your hand. Cut the angle, move the hand, and come over the top. Don't make a big loop. The bigger the loop, the easier it is for them to see. So keep it fairly close, in behind the elbow, making good contact. And then bring it back. Okay? Coach Dan here. Follow us on our social media. Click like, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, put a comment down. We're more than happy to hear it.